Okay, in this video we're going to look at downloading and installing MySQL on a Windows 10 computer. So open up a web browser, go to www.mysql.com, hit enter. You come to the web page, click on Downloads, scroll down, you'll see MySQL Community GPL Downloads. And then MySQL Community Server, click there, and again it's Windows, and I'm going to pick this top link. And then from here there's this small version or this larger version. I'm going to click Download. No thanks, just start my download and save it to, I created a MySQL Files folder. I'm going to click Save to there. So that'll take a couple minutes. So now I've got it downloaded. I'm going to double click on it. It's going to start the installation process. I'm going to say yes. I'll get to this window. Let's do a custom install. Next. And then you can see here you can open up different versions. So I'm going to do this 8.0, hit the right arrow, or you actually got to go in and select it. Then I'll scroll down, I'll go to Applications, open that up, go underneath Workbench, do the same 8.0.26 version, scroll down some more. I'm not going to do anything with Visual Studio. We need the shell, which is the command line interface. So I'm going to open that up and hit the arrow. We don't need the router. We don't need these connectors. Documentation, we can get that from the web. So we'll just go with those three. And we'll go next. And we get to the installation screen, we'll click execute. So now it's going to go on in the background, it's going to download it, and then it's going to start the install process. Okay, about 5 or 10 minutes later, you'll see my 3 components have been downloaded. I'm going to click next. And you can see we'll now walk through the configuration. So we'll go next again. And you see the config type, and so we'll go with the default, and we'll just keep everything there. Next, we'll do the strong password. Next. So I've set up a password of capital P, password number 1, and you see it tells me it's root. I could make some other users. I'm going to see if it'll let me just continue on. I'll go next there and configure MySQL Server as a Windows service. Means it'll start up when my computer starts up. And you can see start up a system service, and we'll just go with that. Next, showing you what it'll do, and we'll go execute, and it'll start that process. So you see now it tells me that I've got multiple green check marks, so it was successful, so I'll click finish. And we're going to do a configuration, so next again, telling me it's been configured, finish. And here you see the two windows would have popped up. I've got the workbench, which is kind of a GUI workbench for my MySQL server. We'll look at that, and the command line, which that is where we'll do most of our work.